Mini modular moments.
Hello and welcome to another mini modular moment. In this episode, I am building on the patch that I created in the previous episode, this time adding modulation with a strong focus on playability. I want the performance aspect to be very visual rather than me getting lost in a tangle of wires. In the last episode, I created a patch using the Modular Monumatic as my synth voice. This is running through the qu'bit prism for additional filtering and delay. And then I have a 4 on the floor kick courtesy of the Modular Kickane. The voice is triggered by an arpeggiator from Ableton, which in turn is controlled by this very visually appealing and Bluetooth enabled controller, the Lumi Keys by Rolly. It's all about balancing automation and interaction so that the modular doesn't go out of control while I'm performing, but at the same time I can make it very visual and entertaining for the audience. I'm using a mix of modulation sources here, sample and hold from Pam's new workout, pressure from the Intellijel FSR, and even a theremin in the form of the Doepfer A178. So let's see what these sound like, starting off with a simple arpeggiator. So the FSR is controlling the release time of the envelope. The Doepfer Theremin is controlling the cutoff on the prism filter. The Bella Gliss is controlling the oscillator type on the Monumatic when I plug it in. This will mean that the oscillator keeps constantly changing. That was a great tip I picked up from Jason at Modular during his demo at Superbooth. And because it varies each time, this makes every dot's performance completely unique. And then last but not least, I am using the sample and hold from Pam's new workout into the filter cutoff on the Monumatic. So if I just change this a bit so you can hear it. And then of course, finally, we've got our 4 on the floor kick. With this modulation layer, the patch becomes something I play, not just program. So now it's time to perform with the synth and add some modulation.
You say like the Nigella Laws.
If only. I'd have to like do it in my dressing gown and open the fridge and stuff. I don't know. If you've got any modulation tricks, why not pop them in the comments? And don't forget to like and subscribe and patch with purpose. If you haven't seen the previous episode where I developed this patch, then why not check out this video here?